but the show. I want to get back to that. That's it couldn't be what it is right now without you guys, and I really appreciate all you guys being here and making it what it is today. So thank you guys. So if you guys give a round of applause for you guys that are patting your shoulders, thank you guys so much. So my my first co-host that I want to welcome out, if you can come out, the first one that I want to welcome is the lovely London. She's an event coordinator and a social activist. Please welcome and give a round of applause, like we only do here at Chit Chat with Chad, for the lovely London.
Hi guys! Yay!
How's it going, London? Poor London. She was having such a bad time with her computer today. I feel so bad.
I know, I didn't think I was gonna make it. I had to reset the whole thing. I had you guys praying for me and everything. Oh, my sisters. Hi, sissies.
But I'm glad you made it, London, because I didn't want to have to cancel the show again. So,
I
but I'm
know.
glad. But I am so glad that you're here. So, um, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
the next person that I would like to welcome, oh my gosh, she is like full of energy. And, I always introduce her as like, she's like one of my really good friends. She is a brand assistant and a charity manager. Our very own shot of tequila, Miss Tequila Vella.
Oh,
Uh,
hello. Sorry.
everyone give a big a big
Hi,
round of
guys.
applause for
Hi.
Tequila.
Dad, let me ride in my horse. Rude. Okay.
Hi, Tequila. Now, these two lovely ladies are going to be assisting me every week. They are going to give us the female's perspective. I know you guys are tired of hearing me chat all the time, so I want someone that I can banter with. Go ahead and play it. Kaden, I know you want to. Haha, banter. Uh, that I can who will give me what for. So I want other people's opinions as well. So from the VWE, we have also I wanted a heterosexual male opinion from one of our topics today. VWE Wrex Ocelot. He's also here with us today. Um, welcome, Wrex Ocelot. Can we also give him a round of applause? Rex, if you could just sit in the green chair, like just went over. Sorry, I should have probably told you that before you even came, but yeah, I just went over. Everybody's wrong.
Hello,
Ah,
everybody. See, I got thrown
yeah.
off. There wasn't any entrance video for me to know to come out. My pyro didn't hit, so I was like,
I
oh.
I know, right? I know you're used to the pyrotechnics and all the other stuff. Rex was here before when we had wrestling thing here before, so he has agreed to come back here to give his opinions on some of our first topic, which is, as we all know, it is June, as we all spell June, Pride, which is Pride Month here. So I guess everyone wants to know like what everyone's doing for Pride. As we know, Pride is a really big month all around the world. Um, it's June. I mean, everyone is celebrating Pride in their own cities. The LGBTQ community marks its 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots. It's the night where the customers of Stonewall Bar in New York fought back against the police that raided a bar. Um, it's where the first Pride parade was marched and to commemorate the first anniversary of this riot. And now, and somewhere in Boston, they are trying to actually start a straight pride. That's our first topic today. And I invited Wrex here to get his opinion and ask my other co-hosts, what do you think about this? I mean, we all know that, pride is, something that we have fought for many years, for rights to be married. We have fought for the rights to just have equal rights. I mean, this is why we do pride. We dress up in these colorful outfits to be who we are, to um be who, to just live in peace. What do you guys think about it? I guess I will start with Tequila. What is your opinion on this situation?
Well, I have several strong opinions. First of all, I think it's a mockery. Just like Black Lives Matter, they try to say, oh, well, Blue Lives Matter, White Lives Matter. And I just feel like it's a mockery. Like, this is a group that is fighting for equality. And there's always somebody that's going to be quick to say, you don't deserve it. And you know what? I'm going to make a joke of it. You don't deserve it. And that's what it is to me. It's a whole mockery. It's like, oh, straight, let's have straight pride. No, you know what? This is created for a reason. It's not because this is already done and there's equality out there. No. So for me, I just think it's highly offensive and I think it's really stupid. And for it to be in Boston, one of the biggest, places where there's a large LBG gay community, I just think it's a mockery and it's rude and it's disrespectful and you know what? I hope it doesn't do well and I hope it goes away just like every other hater group out
I mean, that's true. I mean, it is, to me it is a mockery of what the things that we have fought so hard for. Like, what do you think about this, Rex? I mean, as a straight man, like, what do you think about it? Should this be even allowed? I mean, to have this parade?
I mean, even as a straight man myself, I'm not blind, and you can see the struggles the gay, the LGBT community has gone through over the years, and just like minorities and everybody in general, they've all had to fight for their rights and stuff. And that's why they have like the Black Lives Matter movement and the gay pride parades and such. But unfortunately, I live very near the Boston area, so when this showed up on the news, like my girlfriend and I, we just shook our heads like, is this actually happening? Like, and there's actually like there's small groups in Boston are like trying to shut this shit down because it's reflects negatively on the Boston area, and but it's sadly in this day and age with an administration that pushes hate mongering and you know just like anybody being past the norm or uh, like Trump trying to put up the wall over in Mexico and stuff. This is just our day and age now that this keeps happening, and honestly, it's a travesty because every human should have the same
there. I agree.
basic rights. Like it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, black, white, whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's like nobody's off limits. If they can be offensive to a certain minority group, they're going to do it. But the thing is, the minority group is not so much the minority anymore. Like, we're very much the majority, whether you're Latino or you're gay or whatever. It's not a minority. And I think we just have so many more voices. That's why I hope, ignorant groups like this get shut down for sure.
I completely agree. One of my favorite bands I listened to recently is a band called Fever 333, and they're like this rap metal group from California, and one of their lyrics says, "It's like we are you are talking about the government, and just this hateful agenda is now the minority, and the minorities that once were they're actually the majority of the people, you know." So I don't know. It's a travesty. Is all I can really say about it. It's a disgrace. Even as a straight man, it makes me embarrassed as a heterosexual male that a group would go out and do this. We don't need pride parades for anything for us. Like it's just ridiculous.
London, do you have like, I mean, in the UK, is there like people who do things like this? I mean, there is it more
So
free
it,
or?
to hear it, like how you guys speak about it over there, it's very different over here. It's not like that at all. Over here, everyone is just one. I mean,
I love that.
you get the few old fashioned in their ways, elderly, people, but everyone is as one. And I think that's another reason why a lot of the LGBT community come over here, because they're not judged over here. Like, I went to my very, very first, I'm going to call it Pride Carnival last year, and it was just the best thing ever. It was so much love. It was so colorful. Everyone was just happy. So I think to do a straight, what was it, a straight pride, did you say it was,
Right.
Chad?
It was a straight
Yeah.
pride.
I think that is disrespectful, and it definitely wouldn't happen over here. That would be something that wouldn't be allowed. It will be protested upon, and it wouldn't happen. So if it does happen over there, you guys need to protest, 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 and don't let it happen at all.
I'll be honest, and this straight pride parade shit is on par with like some Ku Klux Klan shit. It's the same sort of
I agree.
subhuman garbage shit that shouldn't be propagated anymore. This is 2019. And Sam made a good point out in the obvious. Every day is like straight Pride Day, only because we've had our rights. We never had to fight for them for real. The LGBT community, like they've had to fight from the beginning. Minorities had to fight from the beginning to get their rights in America. It's ridiculous that this little group in Boston, especially so close to my door, step is doing this because it just makes the entire area look bad. It makes heterosexual men look bad as a group, and not all of us share that opinion. Like this is, but it's a disgrace.
And Babylon, you had a point there. Would you like to speak on that? I mean, would you like to open
Somebody
your
read
mic
that
up and stuff?
though. Can somebody read that?
Well, I wanted to see, did he want to actually speak up on mic on that, or would you feel comfortable doing that? Um, Showing how different. I would like to show support for straights and am a straight ally. I would feel safe going to a straight parade as an ally to be fair. So I mean, it's a real. I mean, it's a really good point there, Babylon. I mean, you wouldn't want to show support for something like that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, let's just face it. Pride is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to bring people together. It's supposed to be about love. You know, you have all these religious people who are supposed to be, preaching God's word about love. You know, God said that we should, love one another, that we should forgive and everything else. You know, and they're not practicing what they preach. I mean, it's so many like just hateful people out there in this world. And if people, I think my boyfriend said the best. It's like, if one thing about the world, people mind their business. It's not affecting them what's going on in our bedrooms or behind our closed doors in our homes. Then the world would be a better place. I mean, we're not hurting anybody. We're not doing anything. We're just trying to love freely and have the same rights as everybody else. So this is what it is. And I know this year for Pride, I mean, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. I mean, you know, Tequila, what are you gonna be doing for Pride this year?
Well, for Pride this year, I was gonna go to a Pride party and
Uh,
celebrate. It's actually gonna be one of my first experiences for that, so I'm really super excited. Um, then
Love it. You're gonna love it. Go on Amazon, get all your pride colors.
Yes,
Just do
I'm
it. I did it
so
last.
excited. I've never been, and I feel like I'm just gonna have a really great time.
I
Try to watch my mouth.
know you are. I
I'm gonna
know.
suck a lemon. I'm gonna suck a lemon. Every time I cuss, I have to suck a lemon. My bad.
Have to break out the bar of
Oh
soap.
God. Oh my God. So
Also, I have this little drink, by the way. This drink is fantastic. Zoom in on my drink, everybody, if you can't see it. It's in my hand. This drink is free, a free gift. It's by Figure Eight. Jason back there is the creator. He's amazing. Anyway, it's going to be available at the Pride Festival, I believe on the 26th. Is that right, Jason?
I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah. So go get that. Check. We'll promote it on Chit Chat with Chad, and we'll send.
oh for sure. It's gonna be at the Pride Festival. The not SL Pride, but the Pride Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm going to 26th through 30th. Thank you, Luigi. Um, it's gonna be at the Pride Festival. I'll be DJing there on the 27th.
Yes. Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah,
So there
and
you go.
it's gonna be really nice, and it's really a safe place for everybody. You don't have to worry about traffic or being bombarded by straight parade. You can drink responsibly, unless you're gonna be doing something stupid like drinking and then shopping online. Oh God. Speaking of like drinking and shopping online,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I was just taking a sip right now. Excuse me. This is so
Ah!
delicious.
Yeah,
Okay,
you.
I don't know if you can see, but there's also a drink set behind me. It's beautiful. It's pink. If you click on it,
Oh,
and
someone just did.
drink. I'm about to do that right now.
I have one more, actually.
Yes. Double fisting. You know, sometimes it's better with two fists, guys. I'm just saying.
I don't know what you were doing on the weekend, but
Just saying.
PG.
I'm grabbing other women. Okay.
Look, everybody's getting a
Anyway.
drink now. It's like a pink bottle. Everyone wants to get a drink. It's right there.
Grab it, honey.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll behave. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about, something I've done before. Okay, I'm starting to realize maybe not everybody has done it, but I've done it. Has anybody ever come online onto Second Life or just online in general, wasted or started to drink and got a little too tipsy, or maybe you smoke, whatever your choice, and you ended up buying a ton of shit you didn't need? I bought meth. Yeah, now somebody's meth.
Hey.
It thought it was meth. I don't know what it really was.
Oh my God.
But I would buy
Drug-free is the
clothes
way to
from
be.
China, and like I forgot you have to order in Chinese size, and stuff would come in so little. And I was like, "What is this? What's it?" One time I ordered a fucking. Oh, I'm so sorry. One time I ordered a corset, and I was like, "Where am I gonna wear this corset?" It's fine. It was cute though. I know, women. I'm sorry. My question is, I want to know about your guys' experiences. Have you ever done online shopping or spent too many L's in Second Life because you're under the influence? I want to know the story. Do you regret it? What did you buy? I want to know. No drinking.
Well, I have a little story. I'll tell mine.
Okay.
Just to open up it up. All right. So, all right. So everybody knows there's casinos here in SL, right? We all know the casinos. I don't know if you guys have ever been, but you can like win a lot of L
There's
there.
lots of slots. That's all I know. Lots of
Right.
slots.
So I had 400 linen one day, right? No, I had 400 linen, and I went to the casino, and it was a really good day. It was like right before I got my taxes, whatever. And I had 400 linden that day, and I turned 400 linden to 95,000 linden. So it was a lot.
All
Yeah.
in.
400, 400 linden to 95,000 linden. And I paid my tier. I cashed
Wow.
out a lot of
Lobster and
money.
Chad.
I took all my friends on shopping sprees. We had a really good time that day. I mean, like
I
really good
bet.
time. I was big
Yeah,
balling.
shoot.
I was popping collars and all kind of real good like, stuff. Like we were having a good time. And so by the end of the night, I think I don't know, it was like 8,000 in the left after I like cashed out some whatever. And I had went and got something to drink. I think because I drink Crown on the Rocks when I do drink.
Yeah, he does.
And yeah, so shut up! Don't even tell that story. So, so I'm drinking Crown. Yeah, it was like 8K. So I was like, I'm gonna go make money back. So I'm drinking Crown, drinking Crown, and I went to the casino, and by the end of the night, I had spent about $300 in American dollars, about $300 at the casino. And I woke up the next morning and you're like, what the did I just do?
He basically went to Second Life Vegas Town.
Yeah.
I want to know
Yeah.
something. I want to know something. So, after you spent all that money and woke up and realized what you did you try to find a way to see if you could get it back?
For real, that's a lot of money.
I thought no, because I was like, what am I gonna do? Go tell like Landlabs like, oh, someone stole my credit card. Or like, or should I just lie and be like, oh, I got really drunk and somebody stole my I don't know. I was just like, fuck it, like lemon. And I was like, I was just I was
Yes.
messed up. I was just
It is now a problem.
No, it was too late. It was just like I
Right?
was
Block that stuff.
and you would think my bank would be like, "Are you making?" Because it was like I was making like $9 here, $9 there, 9999999, and like around my bank account it was like little lamps, like all the way down because I was only like $10 here and $10 there, but it just added up to like
Sure
$300.
does, honey.
And I was like, "What the hell did I just do?"
I hope you at least got some cute stuff and your friends got some cute stuff.
Well, we did off the 95,000, but like I had cash out like I think it was 150 of it. So, I mean, I made some of it back, but really I lost like $300. So
He said, "In the shoes to match. Where are the shoes? Let me carry your shoes." Ah, he left him at home. He left him at home. Shoot.
But this is like way back in the day, and like that was like one of like the most like
Right?
the most money I've ever made at the casino. That was that day, and it was a really good day. But in 1 month, I have spent a lot of money like being drunk at the casinos. But in 1 month, I've made over 215,000 lindens, in a month. Like
I'm gonna
gambling.
applause to that. I'm gonna applause because
Yeah.
that is quite the comeback. Not everybody
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah, now a lot of people can do it, but I
And so
don't.
now he's gonna go buy his stuff, guys. It's fine.
Right. I don't drink. I don't drink that much anymore because I make really bad decisions here on myself.
Oh man,
So
you and all of us.
I try not to do that. So anybody else want to share a story? Anybody on the audience? Because I just
We know
shared
you
one.
got him.
Come on, one of you guys have to have one embarrassing story. Nobody. You're just gonna let me sit up here look like a complete.
I could share mine.
All right, go ahead, Rex.
All right, so SO wrestling. It's fun, but it's expensive sometimes. Me and my friends were drinking. We were on Discord talking. I was like, "Oh, I need some new gear. I need some flashy shit. I'm getting called up to the main roster." Oh man.
Lemon.
So, my friend knew this guy who was like a custom mesh creator. He's like, "Oh, I'll make you some gear," and I really like. At the time, I kind of was just like so drunk. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. I uploaded, paid it, whatever, paid him. I went looking the day after. I spent like 10K on new gear, and for some reason, another 2,000 on this cyber horse that I thought I was going to use in an entrance.
You bought a cyber horse.
Yeah, it was
What is a cyber
like,
horse?
oh god, it would crash the sim if I tried to. It shoots my complexity up over like 600,000. It's ridiculous.
Take it to an event.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to crash the sim, so I was like, nah, I'm good. But luckily I
That's
DJ,
awesome,
so
though.
I can make back some of it. But I felt like, oh my god, I can't believe I
Wait, so
spent
how
that
much
much.
did you spend on this big ass horse?
I mean, the horse was like 2,500 Linden, so that wasn't
Okay,
too
that's not
bad.
too
But
bad.
the
Yeah.
gear was 10,000, so that was like, yeah,
Holy limit.
yeah. And I'm cheap, so you know.
And I'm cheap. Somebody out there's like, man, damn, I spent 800 and that was splurging.
So if any of you ever come to the VW show and you see my gear, you know, just
No,
please appreciate
no.
it.
Chad, I need you to read local, please.
What does it say? Did you ever
Read
ride this
Nesta's
horse?
comment.
Wait, what is it?
I did.
Nesta's
Actually,
comment.
Nesto, I did because we were drinking another night, and I was like, "When am I ever going to use this horse?" So I have this.
Yo, Town Road.
I have this
Shit.
Old Town Road music player in World because
Ooh,
that's actually like
yes.
one of my favorite songs ever. So we went taking horses around the wrestling sim, just playing that song. It was awesome. I have a
Oh
shirt. I
god.
have like a muscle tank in real life that says "Can't nobody tell me nothing."
Nice. It looks like Jocelyn has a story about Stiletto Moody. Yes, that was the shoe store. I remember spending all my L's to get them stripper heels, for real. You were not a successful stripper if you didn't have the latest Stiletto Moody's. Go ahead, tell honey.
With the click clacks.
Yes, click, 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 click. Mm-hmm.
Oh, those shoes.
They
Oh.
were hot. They made them. Okay, anyways, go ahead. It's your story. Go ahead. Because that's what it do. Ari, yes, I will gladly give you all my Stiletto Moody's, girl. I got you. Do you have prim feet? Make sure you know how to match the prim feet. Oh, I know. Yeah, but if you're a stripper, you made it back pretty fast.
Did you ever make any?
But I feel like that's another show.
Stay off the pole.
Remember how sexy you felt with them prim feet? Like, yeah, I got these prim feet on. Look at my toes.
Did you ever make any bad decisions, London?
Exactly.
I don't make bad decisions. Thank you very much. I have you
It's
know.
a very
Now
responsible
get out! Never made any bad decisions ever.
I don't make bad decisions, darling. No. Definitely not. I don't know about you guys. Caden, shut your ass up. Because I don't know about you guys. Okay. Honestly, my only problem that I have on here is that I buy new skins like every single week.
Yeah.
See,
Like that's my only
It does have several
guilty
stories, I
pleasure.
feel.
that is okay. So that's the only thing that I don't do is like
They're
I
called
don't.
skin whores.
I don't change my skin because like pictures and stuff. Like I don't want to look different in every picture. Like oh this is this and that. Like I just keep my skin for like ever.
Shoe whore.
I'm the same way, but I don't change my skin because I am not good with the pliers and any kind of beard, like facial hair in my skin. I screw it all up. I had my beard hair up on the top of my head one time. I was just like, nope, I'm done.
I change clothes a lot. A lot of clothes. I'm a clothes fuck. I mean I'm a clothes like. Well, can I say
Would you
slut?
say you're a junkie when it
Or
comes to Second Life clothes?
uh
You wear it once,
yeah.
you maybe take it out of the box. Wear it once, and then you kind of like, I wore that. Moving on. Or you're like, there's like your go-to pieces. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Anyways, go ahead, Chad.
No, it is. I mean, it's pretty bad. I mean, I have my own little like shopping habits. Like I sometimes when I take an Ambien, I go like I'm going to sleep. Um, I will like buy like furniture and then I can't find it. I think one time I was with I was with you guys. Okay, no, I
You
wasn't
were with
Ambien.
who?
No, I
Who?
wasn't. I mean, that was a
Me?
time we. No, it was time we got me, you, and Jason.
Oh no!
Um,
If this involves me and Jason, I think we can
yeah,
skip it.
you know, no, because you wanted to say the time that we were drunk. So
I'm just
you
saying.
had
Oh
no,
no!
you made me drink, and I don't really drink. So
Oh, we're gonna tell this story now.
so
Okay, guys,
they
please
made me
get
drink.
comfortable. Grab a drink.
They made me drink, and then I went to go find a chair. It was a chair that was in my friend's shop. Is Jai in the audience? Is he here still?
What kind of chair was it?
Yeah, he is. Okay, so it was in Jai's shop, and they had already moved, and I couldn't find the chair. I was like, it was a chair, and I thought Jason made it, and I was like arguing with Jason. I was like, where's the chair? And he was like, I didn't make that chair. So I had to go like,
Pick that chair.
we went to like several stores. I'm like, I just want this freaking chair. And then finally,
Oh my God,
Jason figured out the
Charlie.
riddle, and we went and bought this chair, right? So, after we bought the chair, I can't find it anywhere in my inventory. I don't know the
This
name
is
of the
the
chair.
best chair story ever.
Yeah, and I can't find the damn chair. I don't even know what it's called.
Where's that
And
damn chair?
it's somewhere in my inventory, and I forgot. Is that what it's called?
Okay, Jason just said crescendo. Luigi says it's from crescendo.
Oh, there's the chair. So
Somebody
now I
just
gotta go
res the
res the
chair.
chair. I think I'm gonna go res it out like later on today, but
Okay, what is so great about this chair? Does it have like the best sex animations? I don't understand.
no, it just is like a throne, and it's like perfect for me.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I like the chair, so we were like all like drunk looking for this chair, and
It's a
it was
big
it
scavenger
was
hunt.
really okay. Well, and we were just like in this chair or whatever, so it was pretty
That was
awesome.
a good chair story.
It was.
Okay, I'm just joking with you.
But
Mhm.
yeah.
What's
So
so funny is I don't even remember because I must have blacked out at this point.
yeah. But you know, you have
Wow, Luigi, I am not reading that, sir. Mm-mm.
but yeah, you make decisions here on SL,
So
and
turn to.
they end up affecting like your real life because
Mm-hmm.
when your SL money and your funds start colliding together, you make just bad decisions, and it just all
But I
gets
have to say,
intertangled.
sometimes you make good decisions. I'm just saying, never know. Mostly bad.
Like when, like
I don't know, but I felt like I had to intercept.
okay, so what about relationships? What about relationships when you intertwine them together?
Let me just stop you right there because that's my topic, my darling.
Yeah, Chadwick. Please.
No, seriously, I just wanted to know because obviously you see so many relationships on Second Life. You know, some work, some don't, some stay SL, some leads to real life. So I just want to know, what do you guys think about the dating scene on here? Should it stay on Second Life, or do you think that there is hope for people out there to take it to real life and have a happy future together? Like me personally, I don't think I could take an SL relationship and evolve it into something into real. I don't think I could do that. There's a lot of crazy people out there. So I want to know what you guys think.
I do think this is a question for the audience.
Definitely, because there's a lot of you guys here today, and I would like to know everyone's opinion because I do think it's important because especially when new people come on to Second Life, they automatically bam come on Second Life to find a relationship. You even had that story on. I don't know if you guys know about Jeremy Kyle. It's like uh, a reality TV kind of thing, and there was a story on there about a woman on Second Life being married to somebody, even though she had a real life husband, and it destroyed their relationship. So it was wild, Sam. It was crazy wild, but it
Okay.
happens. It does happen.
So Bracy said, it could be done. She met her hubby here 11 years ago, and they've been in RL for 6 years now.
Oh, that's lovely.
It can work. You can find the right one. Okay. And then I was reading
Yes,
up.
she's lying. She's not lying. And even my daughter, Amari, she was here. Her and her SL, they're actually married in real life. So I do know that there is some SL real life successful stories. But then there's some that don't quite work out.
And I'm actually one of those people. I totally get where Brassy's coming from. Like, when I first started playing this game, my first month in, I met someone and we connected. And we were together for 11 freaking years. It ended last year, both in our separate days. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of a testament to that. It can work, but sometimes it don't always work out. But yeah.
Did you guys meet in real life and everything?
Yeah, we actually lived together and the whole
Oh,
9 yards. Yeah.
okay.
I do think it can work. Speaking from experience, I met my girlfriend that I've been with for 5 years in real life now, and we met and got married in SL, and then met in real life and took it from there. And we're currently living together, and she's the love of my life, to be honest with you. And
Oh, I love that so much.
Oh
Wait, can
my
we get an applause for
god.
love? Let's get
Yeah,
an
can we
applause
get
for
an
love. Oh
applause?
my god,
Please,
guys.
everybody.
yeah,
Yes, for real life sex.
Everybody.
I mean, love.
Yeah, there's
Mm,
there's
mm,
but
that.
I do think
Sorry.
a fundamental problem with SL dating is a lot of people treat that dating like it's just there's nobody behind the
No,
avatar,
AJ.
and you see a lot of people cheating or being unfaithful and just bouncing between relationship to relationship like it's just some kind of game.
Yeah,
And
Mhm.
if
exactly.
people who have that, like I almost call it a predatory mentality.
Oh God, yes,
If you're
preach.
going in if you're going in like that, you're never going to meet anyone here. You're all you're going to have is shallow encounters. So it can happen.
Um,
It can be
uh,
done. You can meet the love of your life in the game, but just you have to be careful and be mindful.
everybody,
Yeah,
let's just cheers to that real quick.
yeah,
Cheers.
definitely, definitely.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And the thing is, I mean, what is a suitable timeline to meeting somebody in this game? I mean,
Yeah.
meet them what, a year, or like talk to them for a year? I mean, what is like the suitable timeline?
It was about a
Sad.
year before I
Okay,
met my
I just
partner.
did all sorts.
What did you say, London?
Sam, stop. Sorry, go ahead.
For me, honestly, it's still the internet, it's still online. You still need to be very cautious about who you're meeting. You want to make sure who you're talking to is who you're talking to. And then again, talking to somebody online is totally different to talking to somebody in person because you don't know their mannerisms or the nonverbal cues. So
Well,
you really, I think you need to vet them out. Whether you have, and I also think it's based on connection too. How strong is your connection? Is it shallow? Is it deep? Just there's so many variables.
right. And Haley, to answer your question, it's the same way. Like if this is a Tinder app or any kind of app that you're using, I mean, you would go on a date to meet somebody, but like you said, you're gonna treat it just as such. I mean, a lot of people are moving across country for these people.
Mhm.
You don't know what kind of chemistry you have. Yeah, you've had this whole thing on the phone with them, or like, or whatever, on the computer or whatever. But what if you meet and you don't have the same like chemistry? You can't take somebody on a
Exactly.
shopping spree like Linden's in real life that you can take on a
Right.
shopping spree on like in real life. You know,
Ariana.
David Heather is a lot cheaper than taking on a Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
it's.
shoot! Wow, he's not even here to defend himself. David, if you hear this, I apologize.
Well, I'm
I will
just
slap him
saying.
for you.
No, I'm just saying. Like, it's a lot. It's just a lot
Get
cheaper. I
it. I
mean,
get it.
it's a lot. It's different from real life and SL. I don't know if I was watching this TV show. It's called was it Black Mirror or what is
Yeah,
it? It's
Black
on
Mirror.
Netflix. It was this one where these guys were putting this head thing in their heads and they were meeting in the online virtual world, whatever, and they're down low. I don't want to ruin it for anybody if anybody wants to watch it, but anyway, they thought they were gay, but they weren't in real life, but in the game they were. So basically, it's
Yeah.
really weird. Like you have this chemistry in this game, but in real life you're just not really
Mhm.
there with
I
each
know
other.
someone that was with somebody on here for a long time, and they video called and stuff, and when they met up in real, the guy just wasn't feeling her, and he
Yeah.
ended it. And that was hard to see. That was she never came back
Yeah.
actually, but yeah,
Wow.
that's mean.
Chad, I think you should read a couple because we're getting a lot of comments from the audience. Can you read a few of them that's going on? Because
Sure,
pretty
sure,
wild right now.
sure. Let's see. Where
Scroll
should
back, y'all. Scroll back.
oh
Scroll back.
you want to go ahead and read it, or you want me to?
I wasn't ready. Go ahead.
How
You go
far?
Can
ahead. You go
I
ahead.
just touch up on the one that Brassy said? It
Okay.
is important. She said that's why it's best to do small visits over a period of time that fits you both and see how you get on with each other before jumping into the deep end and moving in with each other. That's really important because
Yeah, I
people don't,
agree.
not everybody takes that time. People are just so on a rush, rush, rush these days, and there's
Right.
no rush. Like, there's so much time. It's important to do that. Just take small little visits and you know see if you guys fit together. Yeah, and that's why you guys are so perfect, sis.
Mayhem typed, I'll say maybe a few months, but it also depends on the chemistry and the comfortability between each other. So, yes. Kaden says, so many cheaters. Yeah, I agree too. Sam says, you go, girl. Just kidding. I'm just joking, Sam. Yeah, some Chad.
Hang on, there's one here that Young says. Can you be gay on SL and not in real? I
That is
need
a
somebody to
great
answer this
topic.
question.
Yeah, that's a great
Right.
question.
Oh,
hmm
that's a deep
That is
question.
really
That is
good.
a
I
deep
mean,
question.
Um,
that's a great. I don't know.
it's kind of funny because I think when my boyfriend comes back, we're gonna have a discussion about that because it was a topic on that episode.
A lot of worms.
Can you
That's
can
something
you
we can definitely maybe explore in another show. When that, I think that
that'd
that's
be
just
kind
a.
of interesting. I'd love to hear that from
Uh,
a lot of people. Like, can you be a total different person? Like, could you? Because you're not really physical, but you're emotionally in love with the person.
for real.
That that ha-
For
that has to
real.
go. That's almost going into being pansexual or
Yeah.
being attracted to someone's like just them and not their physical being or whatever. So I think
Oh,
a lot of people in SL could be considered pansexual because you're not
Mhm.
attracted to them as a person, you're attracted to their avatar.
right.
I'm just saying that could be a total different sexuality that we all are. We're not
Mm.
attracted to the person physically. Like I don't.
Yeah, Sam. Some are attracted to the
Yeah.
Lindens. You know, I like Lindens.
There
Especially
is a
doing
word for that.
panties. I'm just
That
okay.
is
So
there is a word for that.
there
That's
is
called
a
a gold
comment.
digger. No.
There is a comment from
Make
LP
it
Kid.
rain.
He says,
Go
I
ahead.
believe older SL users are more romantically inclined and are more into longevity relationships and friendships. As more men tend to tell more emotionally dissociatively or younger users, in my experience, are mostly here for fun, sex, gaming, and roleplay.
Okay.
So that's very interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think, if both people are on the same page and they know the expectations, if you don't know somebody who you're interested in or dating, what their expectations of this game is, or how far they would take it, I just think there could be a lot of broken hearts here, and there are. Tread with care.
Definitely.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I mean, there's all avatars here, but there's a person behind each avatar. There's a person's feelings, and they're going into each relationship unless you're just, you're going trying to play the field and trying to bounce from partner to partner. But, you're living a pretty shallow existence if you ask me if you're doing that.
And a lot of us tend to move a lot
Yeah,
faster here
very
on
true.
SL. People throw the love word around here a lot. I mean, you fall in love like with somebody like the next week. Um, it's easier to fall in love with somebody here at SL because we're basically putting our emotions in this game. We're when someone's blind, they rely on other emotions like or like senses like smell, touch, whatever. They're all heightened because you lost one sense or whatever. So here we don't have physical touch, so all of our other senses you know um are heightened. So we don't have the physical touch of the other person. So I feel like we
But
have
you do have
other
your own
senses.
touch, and never forget that. You could always touch yourself.
You know what? I'm trying to be deep about something.
I'm just saying.
You went
I'm
straight
just saying. Give
there.
a hand. Give a hand.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, honey.
But it's true. All of our other senses are
Uh,
heightened. All of our senses are heightened, and I really do. I do think
mm.
that we rely on that. So I really do think that it's the reason that we rush into things. But to each their own, and I really do hope that you guys take that piece of advice. Like I said, none of us are licensed professional therapists up here, but um you guys are welcome to take our opinions or not. But I really do hope that you guys find what you guys are looking for here in SL. We're all a bunch of introverts. We're a little weird in some kind of way that we're here. So I hope you guys treat each other kindly, like I tell everybody else on this show. Like I always tell them, try to uplift each other instead of putting each other down. And I hope that everyone finds what they're looking for.
Yes. Again, cheers for love. Cheers for love. Hey, you find some loving tonight with either ice cream or your. Okay, I'm done.
So I want to thank everyone.
Yay!
I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank the guests. I want to thank the studio audience. I want to thank Wrex Ocelot, our special guest from um, VWE. Was that right? VW is it VW?
Yep, that's correct. Yep,
I was
Virtual
right.
Wrestling
Oh.
Entertainment.
Adam,
Virtual
Casey, know me too
Entertainment.
well.
Yeah, I want to thank you so much for being here and being our special
Casey
guest.
wrapped up in a burrito.
I want to thank my two lovely hosts, London and
Thank you.
our shot at Tekila.
Me.
Thank you so much for having us on, Chad, and letting us invade your
Yes.
show.
Yes,
We are
thank you for having me.
We're actually gonna try to be here a little bit more often than once a month.
Shut up, Kaden.
Thank
We're gonna
you
try to do
so
this.
much, sisters.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna try to
Casey.
we're gonna try to do this every 2 weeks. I want to thank my producer who can't be here, my boyfriend G. I want to thank my
He's so
producer.
cute.
my producer Robbie, who is doing a wonderful job filming. Follow us on Facebook and follow us on YouTube. This episode should be up and running very soon. Um, and thank you guys for being here.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
All
Thank you
right.
guys.
Have a good Pride Month. Love you. Don't forget, figure
Happy
eight.
Pride
Pride
Month.
Festival. Free drink.
And don't don't forget also, what is it? Your event, Tekila?
Pride Festival. The
No,
26th.
your other event.
Tomorrow
The
is
Paradise.
Pride Carnival at the club.
The Paradise event.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. And also, we have an amazing animal event coming up called the Mysterious Paradise animal event. Anyways, it's all about saving animals around the world from abusive situations to disaster relief. Yes, I am the animal Adam. Thank you. Anyways, that's coming up in a month, less than a month, July 20th. There'll be more about it in shows. Check out our Facebook. We'll have a link there as well.
I'll go ahead and
Alright.
drop a shameless plug too while I'm here. Next Friday we are having Beach Brawl, which is our big summer show for the year before we have our fall break. So if you guys have never checked out SL Wrestling before, make sure you come check it out. I can hook you up with a landmark or a group invite if you'd like. I'd also brought some merchandise from VWE for all you guys in the audience.
Yeah, get the merch, y'all. Get that merch. Come on, I'm trying not to cuss.
Oh, and it is pretty awesome. I have hosted one of these events, and it's amazing. I had so much fun. There was like almost 70 people there. It's something that if you guys want something different than just going to a club or doing whatever, it's something like totally just awesome to go and watch. I advise anyone who wants something different to do to go check this out. Also, the boardwalk, if you step out these doors, is totally getting a makeover. Be patient with us, but it is looking amazing. I have one house available right now that's for rent. It's the only one left. We are almost at full capacity. If you guys want to check that out, the neighborhood is looking very nice. Hayden Trey is actually redoing the sim. He's an amazing sim designer.
He's so good at putting down bushes.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Big trees. Big, thick trees.
But he's also going to be doing some amazing things here in the future. So be sure to check him out. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Have a good night.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
To be a part of our studio audience, join us on Facebook, YouTube, or visit theboardwalksl.com for dates and showtimes.